So,
yeah.
Okay, right, so setup-wise, we said there now, you can see on this left arm one, hands are a little bit more sort of towards the centre there, that left arm, as we can see here now, kind of going across your torso there a bit more than you really want to, okay? This one here is a bit more down by your left side, you can almost leaned a little bit into it kind of thing.
Yeah.
You want to move the lower half that way and get your spine angle still with that slight bit of tilt, okay? You got not a bad sort of shoulder angle there, could be a smidgen more, okay, but generally speaking, your grip, if you can zoom in here, okay, you can see a lot less of your sort of fingernails on your right hand there. So on the right one there, you kind of got more of that. On this one here, on the left one, sorry.
Yeah.
On the right hand one there now, your hand's further over, so you just see the knuckles there, sort of here. So it's just moved over, and not a massive. I mean, we haven't sort of gone from here to kind of smothering. It's still kind of a fairly kind of neutralish grip feeling, but it's moving it from the jamming in here. You have the fingers and little finger and the index finger there.
Yeah, that's right.
They're just nicely like that. So there's actually a daylight between. It's not sort of jamming in too tough. Exactly. It just puts a lot of pressure on that finger anyway, and you get quite a tight grip. And as I said, what will generally happen is the club will come back a little bit kind of close as a result, and then you'll kind of fail to try and obviously back up at the shot and just bend the elbow, as we said. So in terms of the swing, good movement back now. So takeaway was good.
I did that though.
Yep. Do what? Sorry.
You said about getting the club more straight as opposed to my address always
seems
to be over the ball.
The
club going off like this?
That leans fine.
You wanted it more straight.
I want the shaft lean. So what I want to see there is that, and then your spine to be a little bit more kind of there. So at the moment you're kind of, it's obviously exaggerated, you were back here initially, and you've moved your hands forward and done this. I want to see that. There's a bit more of a zigzag between your right arm sending your club shaft, yeah? So you're a bit more that way.
Right.
Yeah?
Because the first left.
Yeah. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, you were too... Yeah, exactly, yeah. So I don't want too much of that. No, only a little bit, yeah. What you've done is you've gone from where you were and you've gone too much the other way. Yeah. Exactly, yeah. And that's the thing with it. There's always these kind of like spectrum between like you're going to be too flat, too upright, just right. You can be too far forward, too far back. So ideally speaking, as a sort of checkpoint, these shoulders obviously being square, okay? But you can see when your left arm hangs down from the shoulders here now, okay?
That's where it naturally goes.
Yeah, exactly. Goes across you there. So hold that left arm there now that way. Now your shoulders are fairly level because your hands are level, yeah? If you put this hand on, that's going to happen a bit more, you see, yeah? What you sometimes do is that to put your right hand on the golf club, and now look where your shoulders are, they're level and aiming left, okay? So then when you try and square, then you used to do this before and push your hands forward this way. Yeah. We want to try and, it's what you were kind of almost manufacturing sort of positioned by doing too many things in one go. We want that, there you go, good. So club face square there now. So looking from a face-on point of view, okay? What's that, sorry? Yeah, that's over your left hand, it's perfect there, yeah. So from a face-on point of view now, your club's more on that green line rather than back. So you're not sort of too far back here, we're kind of more towards that left leg. Your shoulders are slightly more tilted, okay, this way. And the shoulders obviously square. And right. So in terms of that setup there, okay, it's good. This one here now, the shaft, nicely forward there, okay. As we're going back now to the top of the backswing, okay, staying down the line nicely, okay. As you unwind, left hip moving towards target. As we come into impact, hands are now on that line. That's just smidgen after impact, but the next frame back behind there is just a bit before. But I would say your hands are pretty much on that blue line at impact. The fact that just before impact they're left of it, and just after they're right of it. So at impact, your hands would have been somewhere kind of there, which is great. Get a nice kind of extended line up there with the arms as you swing through now. That left elbow sort of pulls a little bit, and then just kind of softens there nicely. Okay, so it's a little bit kind of delayed. Okay. To be expected, because that's working at 80 mile an hour. It's not going to suddenly work, I'll just change that perfectly, okay? But over time you kind of found how that right arm, and then when you did that, you get a nice fuller follow through, because you basically just fold up better, rather than kind of doing this, and it's like, awkward. And they put a lot more stress on your back as well. If you're trying to stretch your arms up here, you're like, whoa, bloody, especially in the lower back's going to hurt. So I just want to run through that again, because I'm not sure whether the video paused when I was doing the drawings on here, okay? So as a setup, I'll draw these lines there. So that green line now almost matches up with your right arm, yeah? So the right arm now is too far back. If I do a line from here to your left shoulder, you can see your arms now are nearer this green line than the blue line, agreed? Yeah? And we want the arms to be more near that blue line. So you're taking your arms from here and just pushing them forward a bit, which in turn will tilt the shoulders, which in turn will square the shoulders. which felt to you initially way to the right, didn't they? Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to feel almost like you're here this way. If you were to throw a ball, you'd be there, and you do that, you wouldn't go and throw it that way, would you?
So it's more. Just do it quickly.
Yeah, go on. Yeah, go. That's fine. Yeah. So just get.
It'd be.
So hands. That's it. Hands are nearer your left thigh. Good. There you go. Good. That's it. There you go. Good. And then we're more. Just a bit. There you go. Good. So your head, the ball position now is basically left side of your cheek, your face there, down to your left chest. Your weight's sort of fairly 50-50 because this hip's gone forward, this shoulder's gone back, so they kind of counterbalance each other. And this arm now, again, nice and relaxing those arms, okay? The arm now is matched. If you could draw a line from the shoulder down here, it's going down more to goal. But this one, if I continue on here, it's way over here, you see, yeah?
Yeah.
So that's where we're trying to get to more, okay? Does that kind of make sense from there now, yeah? There you go. Easy, yeah? You get that now, yeah?
Yeah.
Good. I just wanted to go over that again, just in case I came back and said the video had paused, so I'd rather say it twice than not at all. So you're getting a better angle there. If we draw that arm there, that's better. You've just kind of just leaned a little bit to the left-hand side, okay? It's not lean, it's taking your torso
just
moving. Just a little, yeah, again, with all these things, right, it's just little tiny movements.
Tweaks.
It's not like we're taking your arm and going, I can move them over there and move them back there. Same with Chris, you're not taking your spine and moving your spine 4 inches to the left, is he? He's just moving things and manipulating little bits here just to make it free up and give you more movement, okay?
Yeah.
Once you had a better grip and a better hand position, those static changes were like that, okay? The impact will just adjust through time. In time, what you'll find, you just find you're able to release the club more. The reason why you did this was almost to avoid hitting the ground too hard when your hands were back here and you were doing that, and also to avoid the ball going left, you try and hit it to the target this way. So once the ball's not going left, you're not going to need to do this. So the way this kind of evolved in the game with that bending arm, it will kind of in time just disappear without you thinking about your brain and go, I don't need to, I'm just shoving over there all the time. The first 3 shots went straight to the right, and then I said, okay, we'll work on it through the lesson, have a few more shots, and you went, oh, okay, fine. It went straight. What did I do differently? There you go. So you're not thinking it, you're just letting your brain kind of figure out where things are. And that to me is more natural golf rather than just kind of going like and trying to draw dot to dot. Make sense? Cool. Right. Okay, mate. Have a couple more then.